We will not copyright or trademark that. We do not have the rights to this at all. Please do not sue us. Thank you.
Welcome to These Unprecedented Gays, featuring Joe Granelli and Paul Smith. Don't forget to like, subscribe, follow, and review wherever you stream your podcasts. Check us out on Instagram at tugayspod and email us at tugayspod@yahoo.com. We hope you enjoy.
I'm gonna call you KitchenAid because you mix it.
KitchenAid because you mix it.
Yeah.
So I was going to tell you, I was watching Top Chef.
Okay.
Houston.
Okay.
And they were at NASA and they were talking about going up in space and they had to make dishes for astronauts.
Okay.
And they were like, so what about salt? And they're like, salt is not good because it exasperates bone loss.
In the space?
Yeah.
Well, but they're 2 inches extra dick that they're gonna get. It'll make up for it, right?
I mean, I guess because
boner loss.
Yeah,
No?
boner loss.
Wait. If you have salt in space, you lose bone.
I guess it exasperates because you're also, I guess you're losing bone density while you're up there too.
Why would you do that? Oh my god! So you get osteoporosis? I almost said osteoporosis.
Oh god!
I think it's porosis.
It's porosis. Because I have to ask people if they put, if they're older, I have to ask if they have a history of osteoporosis or osteopenia.
What? Osteo who?
Osteopenia. And I hate saying it because it sounds dirty, like I'm saying something in Spanish.
Yeah.
Osteopenis.
I was watching an episode of Grace and Frankie, and there's an episode where they go to Mexico to buy Boniva, which is an osteoporosis medicine,
Right.
apparently. And I was like, what?
Was it Sally Field the
Boniva? I thought it was Bonita or something.
No, that's Applebaum.
Applebaum?
Bonita Applebaum.
What's Bonita Applebaum?
It's a song by the Tribe Called Quest.
Sure.
See, this is where it goes. It goes from one thing to another. That's
But that's us.
That's us.
I
yes.
mean, let's be real.
And who are we?
Oh, we are These Unprecedented Gays.
And I'm Paul.
And I'm Joe. Oh, you threw it at me. And I caught it. I was ready with my mitt.
And see, in the whole
Do you like my
top
mitt? Go ahead. Sorry. I'm what's this called? What is using my hand? Yeah. I'm using my hand to show you a thing.
So you're a catcher is what you're telling our audience.
100%. They know that.
They know this already.
Yeah, come on. Anyway, Top Chef in Texas.
So but it's good because Top Chef fits into our topic for today because we're going to talk about reality shows.
I have a follow-up question because I thought Top Chef just was like one show. I didn't know you have locations.
Well, they do it a different location every year.
Oh.
So it's like Top Chef.
And it's in America?
Houston, yeah. I'm sure there's Top Chefs around the world too, but we only watch Top Chef USA.
Huh.
USA.
Oh.
USA.
Yay, America.
We love it here.
Oh my god. Did you I don't want to be sad, but the whole abortion thing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
I posted this thing. It's meanwhile at the meeting about feline health care, and it was a table full of dogs.
Yes. Yes.
I was trying to be subtle.
Very. I mean, the subtle with the T where you don't hear it. Or subtle.
And now
the B. You don't hear the B.
Subtle. Yeah,
subtle.
Subtle. Yeah. Subtle. But you don't say that, so that's weird.
I know, because it's subtle.
It's
the B is subtle. You don't hear the B and subtle.
It's like the G in lasagna.
You hear the lasagna.
Lasagna. You don't hear the G.
I hear the G.
Because you're the Italian.
I hear the G.
Because you have so much testosterone, you can hear that G.
Yeah. Because my fingers are. What was it? Your ring finger? Siri, stop.
Okay, your doctor did say that you have what was the number for your testosterone level?
1,000 something.
Oh my god, you
I
were
know.
Bursting out.
But
you should be ejaculating everywhere.
I'm ejaculating. I'm coming right now. Yeah, it's actually in my pants. Yeah.
Not on my couch, it's not.
It's not on the couch. I wear underwear.
Yeah, we're going to put down a towel right now for you.
Thank you so much. Oh, Lord.
But anyway, man. Yeah, so it's ridiculous. And the funny thing is a lot of those people who are backing it right now in the Supreme Court said before that they would never do that.
I know. I'm ready for... Okay, so here's what's going to happen. Trump's getting reelected, and then civil war will ensue. So, like, I mean, the next 4 years will be fine.
Yeah.
Right?
We just have to make it through the next 6 years.
Yeah, because, like, then it'll be ready for, like, a new America.
And then Joe Biden's going back on what he said. So...
What did he say?
He said that he was going to... If he was elected, he would codify Roe versus Wade. And now he's backing up and saying, oh, it's going to be based on states. They're going to have to fight to keep their...
Like, let's just, but like this whole thing...
we don't have uteruses.
No, but it sets the precedent.
Is it uteruses or uteri?
Uteruses. Uteri?
What's the vulvas?
Uteruses.
Well,
vulva's the front hoo-ha area.
Oh, okay. See?
The uterus is the...
I don't know.
It's uteri.
Oh, it's uteri.
But also uteruses.
Like rhinoceroses? Wait, what is that from?
It's from I Want a Hippopotamus.
I was like, why does this sound familiar? Oh, Lord.
So anyway, but I mean, I have my opinion and stuff like that, but it's hard to have the conversation about this because neither one of us has a uterus.
Yeah.
And I'm sorry, but like, this is my hot take on it. Like, yes, I understand that it will and is going to affect gay marriage, and because it's brought up in the
how's it going to affect gay marriage?
Well, in Alito's leaked documents, he also brought up that Obergefell and everything else that had been used to bring gay marriage into
other like rights.
Right.
That people
so
have.
All the gays...
Other rights not expressly stated in the Constitution. So
correct.
These interpreted rights, like
right
to an abortion or right to marriage.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, but I think it's time to edit the Constitution.
Well, but we do that all the time by adding to it. We amend it all the time.
Then let's do it.
That's what the Bill of Rights is about.
Right. Wait, when's the last...
What the Bill of Rights is.
What's the last thing we've amended? What did we amend lately?
Oh, I don't know.
All I know is like there was... Isn't it 14? There's 27?
27, yeah.
Wow.
So...
But that was on 1992.
Yeah.
That was 30 years.
So, but here's the thing. Like, at this point in time, we just need to back our women and sisters and everybody and try to get this. I mean, it's not a done deal.
No.
So, but it's still something to worry about and get out to the polls and vote in the midterms. But definitely it's something we need to keep an eye on. But I want to help women first before, like, doing something for myself.
The saddest part to me is that, like, things are still going to go. Like, women are, I'm going to say, well, no, not women, but people who can give birth can and will still have abortions.
Exactly.
And they're going to be unsafe.
And thank you for saying that, because I'm like, I hope I didn't offend anybody by saying women.
Well, no, because like,
wrong.
I watch a YouTube channel and it's an OBGYN, and it's like interesting stuff because it's like, I don't have a uterus like you said, but it's like her take on things, because she is very much like liberal, and now she's in New Zealand, and she's like, people that can give birth. And I'm like, interesting.
You know what my favorite word, though, is when they talk about this?
What?
Fallopian.
Oh.
I don't know why. I just like saying it. Fallopian. But also, it's like, you say you're pro-life, but are you pro-life? Because no, you're just pro-birth. Mm-hmm. I said this before.
I know. Do you love how it's like people who aren't even born get more rights than people who are alive in the country?
Right. Because you're not going to increase health care. You're not going to help them pay for this baby.
I'm pro-life except asterisk, footnote, all of these things.
Gay, trans, everything.
Yeah.
So, anyway, how was your week?
Well, other than that, I think it was okay. Let me get my notes.
So you had to write notes for this?
I forget.
That audit got you, girl.
My old brain. I actually have a fun thing. So yesterday I met up with a tugger. But I knew her before. Oh, okay. So she's a friend. Okay. So my friend Christella, who I actually haven't seen in like 6 years. The last time I saw her was before I moved down to San Diego. She texted me the other day.
Shout out to Christella.
Yeah, or maybe early April. I don't know. In the past couple weeks, and was like, hey, I'm going to be down in San Diego for a wedding. And I was like, oh, let's see each other. So we saw each other and caught up. And she was like, I love listening to your podcast. I feel like I'm still involved in your life. And I was like, that's great. I don't know anything that's going on in your life, so tell me. But it was fun. We went to Encontro in North Park.
Oh, yeah.
Because they had the, what's it called? Like the rehearsal dinner or something?
Oh. That's where they had the rehearsal dinner?
The rehearsal dinner there, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and then they're actually having the wedding at the Friendship Garden in Balboa. And I was like, that's going to be really pretty, yeah.
That's really pretty.
Yeah.
We had looked at that. I looked at it as an option, but I was just also like, their prices were kind of high, and I was like,
Well, and I was curious, like, so do they close it off? But apparently on the weekends...
there's an area that they have specifically for that.
Yeah, I was like, oh, who knew?
I was okay, but it's a cute area, though.
Yeah.
It's really
Balboa
nice.
is beautiful, you know?
Yeah.
So, and that was kind of really the highlight. What movie did we watch?
You wrote notes for that?
I had to write it because I would forget. What
I love
movie
you.
did we watched a movie.
What was it?
See, that's my thing. I don't remember.
It was obviously good, and it wasn't Doctor Strange.
What movie did we watch?
Anyway.
Was it in a theater?
No.
Mm-hmm.
It was on Netflix. No. Yeah.
Free Guy. Free Man?
That was 2 weeks ago.
That was this week.
Are you sure?
With Ryan Reynolds?
With Ryan Reynolds.
Oh, that one was good.
Yeah.
I liked it.
And it has the girl from Killing Eve.
Yes.
Who I really love.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's really good.
I guess that was this week. Anyway, how are you?
For somebody who doesn't remember, you are actually taking it out on Nick that, no, that's not the right one.
Yeah.
I know, right?
We watched something else. I feel like there was something else.
We watched
Okay.
Heartstopper.
No, it was a movie.
Anyway.
Okay.
Anywho.
Did you like Heartstopper?
We're not done yet.
Okay.
You're not done yet?
No.
Which one are you up to? Boyfriend, bully,
Girls.
Six.
We used to
girls?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. That one.
Yeah.
Which we've all experienced that, where you have to like tell a girl that you're.
Yeah. I love that show.
Yeah.
That's one of the.
It's
I'll
adorable.
I'll get to it when we get to that part. But anyway.
So that's me. How are you?
So my week was good, except I cut off the tip of my finger at the restaurant.
Better
So
the finger than the dick.
yeah, but why would I have my penis out at the restaurant?
It's a different kind of restaurant.
You never know. Maybe they're serving. Maybe it's a nude ambiance.
That's a health code violation.
Exactly.
That would be. Actually, would it be? What if you're
Yes,
clean
it's
and
a
shower?
health violation. Yes.
He was catering the bris.
So, but it's a good thing I just got my knives sharpened, so that's a good thing. So it's always important to keep your knives sharpened, people, because
You don't feel it?
Well, it happens so fast that it doesn't. You feel it, but it doesn't start to bleed right away. So it's very quick, and then I'm like, hey, I just cut my there's blood. So it's like everywhere. So yeah, it's crazy. You have to like
Did you get in the food?
No, thank God it was like prep. So that's good. But I am so mad because there were no Band-Aids in the first aid kits. Like 3 first aid kits. I'm looking for Band-Aids.
Sue
I finally,
them.
yeah, well, no, but then I asked the dishwasher, like, hey, where are the Band-Aids at? And she's like, oh, I keep them here in my locker.
What?
And I'm like, okay, why?
That's
And she's
not
like,
safety.
I know. And then she goes, well, because I keep telling them they need to order more, and I just keep this stash in here. And I'm like, because they don't know that you keep taking them. And then she's like, well, it's okay because I have some here for you. I'm like, yeah, but if you weren't here, where would I get a
You would have
Band-Aid?
bled out.
So I'm like,
Were you making like anything that was like beet?
no, thank God.
Or like what else is red? Like a ragu. Oh my God, can you imagine?
I had to throw the whole thing out.
Would you really?
Yeah, if we get
Really?
anything, we've had glass break, and because it broke near a pot,
Oh no.
and we weren't sure if it got into it or not, we had to throw the entire pot out.
Well, that's good.
Yes,
Safety.
exactly.
Wow.
Okay, so funny story about that.
Okay, go ahead.
I was in Baltimore on a business trip in January, and I'm sitting at the bar having dinner at this Hawaiian restaurant.
Oh, I know this story. Okay, go ahead.
The bartender brings up a bottle and hits the side of a martini glass, and it breaks over the ice. Now, in any restaurant, like when that happens, you got to get rid of that entire thing of ice because it's very
There's
likely
glass
there's a
in
piece
there,
of
yeah.
glass. I watched them serve 5 drinks after that, taking from the same ice.
Did you tell them, hey?
I finally said something, and it was like, oh no, it didn't happen that way. I'm like, oh yes, it did. I was on the side. I watched it.
Oh my god! What if someone swallowed ice?
Emptied it out.
See, because you can't see it, it's glass, so it's like they're you kind of just
It's
throw it all away.
clear.
Right?
Oh my god!
Yeah.
See,
So yeah, but other than that, it's like my week has been pretty. Yeah.
Oh.
So it's boring. I know.
Hey, boring's better.
Sorry,
than not.
listeners. So anyway, so we're gonna get into our favorite segment of the show. It's time for mouth to mouth. Mouth to mouth resuscitation. So okay, I'm gonna go with what I'm obsessed with.
Okay, give it to me, girl.
All right. So first off, because it's Heartstopper related, I am in love with the soundtrack. The soundtrack is so good. It's like
punky poppy, like
there's some
rocky.
EDM, there's some punk pop, there's all these indie bands that I never heard of, but I'm like, the songs are really cute.
It's so British.
Yeah. And I'm like, okay, I love it. The second thing is it also works into our topic for this week, which is reality shows, is The Circle is back with season 4. On Netflix.
I saw a preview for it, and it was Mel B. And
Cooper Dewey, our dog. If you can hear that scratching, our dog is trying to find the bone that he put into the couch next to where Joe is sitting.
Cooper, it's not there
because he ate it already.
Oh.
So anyway, sorry, listeners, we're trying to get this together.
Hey, no, this is a live program. He's eating something. No, he's not.
So
I'm fine.
That's the bone I put in there.
So anyway, I can't with this.
As long as he doesn't fart in my face, I'm good.
Oh, see, there you go. I told you there was a bone in there.
Good for you,
I told you. Yay. He's like, I gotta go hide it now again.
Oh my god.
So The Circle season 4 is out.
Is it with
Mel B
Yeah.
and Emma Bunton, so Scary Spice and Baby Spice, are in the season.
Playing fake people, right?
They play together as a fake profile.
But is it a celebrity version?
No.
Oh.
It's regular, but people...
They're on the 4th season already?
They didn't know that they were in there until they told them. But they also don't know that if Baby Spice and Scary Spice can keep people from guessing who they are, then they'll add another $50,000 to the $100,000 prize.
Oh.
But I'm like, it's the Spice Girls, and I love the Spice Girls.
How are they going to, they should be able to hide that, right?
You don't know.
Huh.
Tune in
to find out.
There you go.
So what are you obsessed with?
Well, I have leopard print Vans that I got from Las Americas Outlets, and I wore them to work, and I wore them to be like
to the audit?
Yeah, I wore them to be obnoxious, but everyone ended up loving them, and they were like, "Oh my god, I love your shoes," and I was like, "Oh." So I'm like, I guess I need to wear these more.
Did you wear it with an all leopard print outfit?
No, but on May 4th.
May the 4th be with you.
I was like, I need to come in full Wookiee. And I was not allowed.
Oh, I'm sorry.
But then I was talking to the auditor, and he was like, that would have been really cool. I was like, damn it.
Were you flirting with the auditor?
No.
Was he cute?
No.
Oh.
There were 2.
Were either of them cute?
No. The other one was a woman.
Okay, but she can still be cute.
She was typical, corporate, sciencey person. So
okay,
but that's what's giving me life. Nothing really fancy.
Nothing else.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I haven't had any we have Rubicon Deli, which always gives me life. Because give me that cranny. Oh, and we had Rubio's. I know this isn't giving me life, but we had Rubio's, and they have churros, and they're really, really good when they're fresh. But it's kind of like Domino's pizza, where after 5 minutes they turn into cardboard.
Oh, yes.
Because I was like, oh, a churro. Like, it was like on the table, and it was like an hour and a half later, and I ate it, and it was like, oh, it was not good. So don't eat your churros from Rubio's if they're an hour and a half like old.
Yeah. Okay, so funny story, and then we'll get into our topic. But like, we went out the other night, and it was.
Where had you gone?
Well, we went to Crack Taco Shop because we're like, oh, let's go have crack tacos.
Where's that?
Over in like
it's right next to Home Depot in Mission Valley.
Yeah.
Oh.
So we get there, we're like, why is it so busy in this parking lot? Is everybody going to Chili's? What the fuck?
Oh.
And then we get in, like we park, we find a parking spot, and we go into the place, and we're like, why is it so busy in here? This is a lot busier than normal. And we both looked at each other like, oh, it's Cinco de Mayo. We're like, oops.
Oh. Was it a long wait?
No, it's like 25 minutes to get our food,
Okay.
so it wasn't that bad.
That's not too bad.
And then I love crack tacos.
25 minutes to crack taco, though?
Yeah.
They must have been really busy.
They were super busy. Like the tickets on the window were like ridiculous.
Oh, because
like
Andy and I've gone, and it was 10 minutes.
Yeah,
and it was mostly takeout. There were like a crowd of people waiting to pick up.
And I'm sorry, but like crack taco is not good after a while. Like your churros from like crack taco is better there.
Served
you
warm.
have to like get it right as it comes off of the.
Why are they called
line.
crack tacos?
Because they use Cardiff crack.
It's all connected.
Yes,
which isn't surf and turf.
No,
I'm still shocked by that.
Those crack tacos would solve your sodium problem. There's a lot of salt.
Yeah,
there's nothing wrong with
and
that.
I was totally like bloated the other day with sodium because it's like I couldn't even get my ring back on my finger. I must have been bloated or just fat.
Always bloated.
Right, exactly.
Yeah. Blame the salt, Paul. Blame the salt, which you can't have in space because you'll have no
bone
bones.
loss. Exactly.
Yeah.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
That's the thing I love about Top Chef is you learn stuff, but also because this falls into
throw it
our
in. They're like, oh, we're gonna weave this in.
This is one of my like favorite reality shows. I'll watch this all the time, like with Project Runway. But you learn stuff, but I'm also like I love sitting here with Andy and then trying to figure out, okay, so this is what they have to do. This is a challenge. And I'm like, oh, they're going to do this. You know somebody's going to make this. You know somebody's going to try to make that. And like, oh, that's not going to work.
And you're always right.
And it's like, yeah, like, because somebody was making rice and Andy's like, they're not going to give him a rice cooker. And I'm like, not on Top Chef. You've got to put it in a pot, put your finger in it, bring up the water.
Yeah, first knuckle.
Yeah, and then let it cook it for 20 minutes and then turn it off and let it sit.
Yeah.
That's
and
how
it'll
you
be
cook
perfect.
rice?
Huh?
That's how you cook rice?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh
So
my God.
the Filipino method is you got rice up to like, kind of like the first knuckle, and then you bring the water up to the next one. Or you can do it where it's the rice is just past your fingernail, and then the water comes up to your first knuckle.
Mm-hmm.
It's weird, but like that's how I learned how to do it from my mom. And when I went to culinary school when we had Asian cooking classes, one of the things you have to do is you have to cook rice on the stovetop. Like, so even though they have rice cookers, they make you do that. And people would be freaking out about like how to do it. And I showed them my method and they were like, oh, that worked perfectly.
I actually prefer rice cooked from the stovetop over a rice cooker.
Why?
I feel like it tastes better for some reason. Because sometimes the rice cooker is just like, I don't know. I just feel like it tastes different.
I will say this. Andy and I do have a rice cooker.
Yeah.
So we use it quite a bit. Whenever we want.
Does it sing to you when you're done?
Yeah, it's happy birthday or Twinkle Twinkle Little Star because it's the same
it does
song.
not.
Yes, it does.
It does not. Oh my God! Did you get it at 99 Ranch?
I think we probably got it I think we ordered it online.
Or Daiso.
Or Costco. But
Yeah.
it's a Japanese one.
Oh my God, I love that.
Yeah.
I was joking.
Sony's first product was a rice cooker.
Get out.
Yeah.
Huh. Fun fact.
Fun fact.
Oh, look at that. That was fun. But that's our topic that's our topic. Not
Was
fun
it
facts.
But oh, look at that. So fun. That's how you say.
Is it an hour already?
So that's our topic for this week is reality shows. And there's so many out there.
Well, I mean, so yes. And like Food Network, I didn't realize like when I was looking at all these things, I was like, there's so much. And like a lot of the TV that I watch is technically reality TV.
Yeah.
And I was like, huh.
Because anywhere where it's technically says it's not scripted is reality.
Yeah.
But like what are some of your favorite reality shows?
Oh, well, I think Like RuPaul's Drag Race, yes. That's like, we don't have to dive into that. But
Yeah.
like, also Christella was like, I love listening, but like I don't watch RuPaul's Drag Race, so I feel excluded. And I was like, well, watch RuPaul's Drag Race.
That's how you fix this problem, Christelle.
Yeah. So I think my guilty pleasure, which isn't even guilty, is like the Real Housewives.
Which ones?
All of them. I started
even
off...
Potomac?
Yeah, I love Potomac.
Really?
I mean, I haven't watched it. So I got into Potomac like in 2017. And then I was like, oh. And then I was like LA, OC, all of it. I'm not a big fan of New York. I think they actually are canceling New York.
Oh, they need to.
It's problematic. And then Atlanta, it's just like the same old stuff, you know? Like I love Nene and like that whole thing, but like...
Sting.
I was gonna say spiel, but then I said thing.
And
So
then
then I
you
said
said
sting.
with Sting.
Yeah. Oh my god. What is what's his band? What band is Sting in?
The
is
Police?
It Sting?
Well, he was in the Police,
But then
and
he
now
was
he's just
Sting.
Sting.
Okay.
But not Sting. Unless you're Irish.
That's his German band.
Oh yeah, Sting. That's Sting in the field in the. Oh my god. What's the fields of
Gold.
Yeah. He sings that, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Sting in the fields of gold. But then also HGTV stuff. Like I didn't realize, like, obviously House Hunters is fake. But like I eat that shit up.
Oh my god, have you read like the behind the scenes of that kind of stuff? Like
No.
The people have already bought the house.
Oh yeah. It's very saddening to hear. Like I think when you peel the curtain away and you see like the truth of the reality shows, you're like, oh.
Well, like I was so interested in like Chopped, because a friend of mine was on Chopped Sweets.
It's not real.
No, but like they take hours before like the judges actually get to eat your food, so they actually end up eating it cold.
Oh.
So it's not even hot when they get it.
Well then, what? That's...
Yeah. But a friend of ours was on Chopped Sweets, but I don't know. I think they sign a NDA or something for a while, so they can't actually talk about it.
But so if it's cold... They're just faking it. Oh my god, Aron Sanchez and Alex Guarnaschelli are...
Scott Conan, they're all faking it. Yeah.
Oh, and Jeffrey Zakarian. He is fine.
Oh, yeah. He is kind of a silver daddy.
Jeezy.
Yeah.
Oh, with his like tan skin and his Armenian beauty. Yes. Oh, I would do Jeezy any day. Oh, yes. Yes. Because then he has his like tortoiseshell glasses. Oh, he is a sexy man. Look at him. And he's always in like a suit. And I'm like,
Yes.
ooh. And they call him Jeezy. And I was like, oh.
So, but like, do you watch any of the like Diners, Drive-Ins, and Dives?
I hate Guy Fieri so much.
Do you?
Oh my. Hey guys, welcome to Flavortown with another episode of Triple D. We're gonna head on down. Go away, Guy.
But he was the first winner of
I'm really happy for
Food
him.
Network Star.
Yeah, and they went 0 to 100 and given him everything. I don't care about your grocery games. I don't care about your Diners, Drive-In, Dives. I don't care about your actual food show that you had. No one wants to watch you cook. Stop bleaching your hair and get a life.
But see, like on Food Network, we've known a lot of people who've been on different shows on there. Like our friend was on Chopped Sweets.
Okay.
The chef that I worked for was on an episode of Beat Bobby Flay.
Okay, tell me about that because I feel like that's rigged too. It's probably.
I don't know. He didn't tell me much about it.
Because Bobby Flay
He
always
got beat
wins.
he got beat by his brother.
Like that show, so it's like, oh, beat Bobby Flay, and it's like Bobby Flay always wins.
Well,
Side note: Guy Fieri's worth $50 million.
I know, and
oh
he's
my
really
god,
annoying.
he's worth $50 million. And you know what? Actually, I will say this about it: it's for him, he does a lot of good for these businesses because
He brings notice.
Yes, exactly. And once they can say that they've been on Diner, Drive-Ins, and Dives, it's huge. Like Hodads.
Well, oh really?
Hodads was featured on an episode of Diner, Drive-Ins, and Dives.
Downtown?
I think it was the beach one.
They
Beach
were
head one.
okay. The Hodads is actually really good. I was very impressed with them.
I just don't like large pieces of tomato and onion and everything.
I
on
wonder
my
if you
burger.
could like have gotten them thinly sliced.
Maybe. But also Crest Cafe
I was
here
just gonna say
in
that,
Hillcrest was featured on Diner, Drives, and Dives.
My dad sent me a thing, and it was, oh God, what was it? It was like, oh, this was featured. Oh, let me look. He sent me a text message. He's like, have you been here? And I was like, I have.
And Tiger was featured there, but they're no longer around, unfortunately.
My dad said, have I been to Barley Mash? And I was like, yes.
Oh, are they even still around? I don't think they're still around because they were featured on Diner, Drives, and Dives.
Yeah.
But again, like these are places that people wouldn't probably have gone to.
Yeah.
There's places in Maui that we went to and I found because I saw it on Diner, Drives, and Dives and I was like, oh, I want to go check that out.
I mean, okay, fine. He's like helping the communities, whatever, but like stop being you guys.
He's still very obnoxious, though.
He is still very obnoxious, but I will say this. I would let him hit it.
Oh.
Let me take you to my favorite town.
Oh, why?
I don't know. Because I feel
Is it the frosted tips?
Maybe it's because it looks crunchy. I don't know.
I am not judging you. He is all
yes,
yours.
you are judging me.
No. You know what? He is. You can have Guy Fieri all to yourself. But Nick, I think you need to pull up a picture of him without the bleach hair to show Paul, and it's going to be a little shocking.
Okay.
So, I do like the Food Network shows.
Okay, the HGTV. I used to watch other.
You still like him?
Right with that.
You still like him? You still gonna let him hit you?
Actually, yeah. Hey, what's up, Realtor Daddy?
Stop it.
So anyway, but like with HGTV shows, you watch. Okay, so you watch House Hunters,
Property Brothers, Flipping Vegas, Love It or List It, Love It or List It 2, everything.
Oh my god! See, I feel like Love It or List It is very fake.
Oh, 100%, and they are totally fucking.
But also, like, do they make them pay for that stuff? Like the homeowners pay for like.
Yes. So that's the thing, and I was wondering because like these people are like, oh, my budget is $150,000. They have the budget, and then sometimes they do shoddy work, but like they're not like responsible for it. Like, what's it? Chip and Joanna Gaines or whatever. Oh, apparently they screwed over
Extreme
a bunch of people.
Makeover, Home Edition.
With
Ty Pennington. Like, I read this BuzzFeed article of people who were like...
it's not BuzzFeed, you know it's true.
Yeah, exactly. But like people were like, oh, all this shoddy work, things weren't working. Their bills for their electronics come in, and they're just like Pimp My Ride, except your house. So if you say you like one thing, like it becomes like this whole...
I did love Pimp My Ride though. It's like, here's a pizza oven in the back of your car because you like pizza. It's like, I just want a car that works.
But the problem with Extreme Makeover was they didn't give them compensation for the taxes. So they had this like $30,000 shack that they turned into a $200,000 McMansion, but your real estate taxes just increased because of that, and your income taxes increased.
Well, and your electric bill and everything went up, and then you're also a lot of these are houses in maybe a lower income area, and you're showing them everything you just put into it. So people were afraid that people are going to bring it to the house, rob them. And you can't sell the house for a couple of years beforehand. I know, this is so interesting, right?
Well, I mean, it is interesting. And I think like I feel the HGTV is like the worst of them all because they're like, we're going to beautify your house. And like the Property Brothers aren't even licensed to do their job.
Okay. So do you remember this one called Trading Spaces?
Yes. With Wage. No, I remember Trading Spouses.
No, Trading Spaces was the home decor one where they'd get two different...
Paige Davis, that's right.
Yes, Paige Davis. And they would get two designers and they'd come in and the people would then switch houses and they'd work on each other's houses. Now,
I don't remember this.
Some of these were horrible. Yeah. There was one woman who like did a room and she stuck hay on the walls, and it was horrible.
Like seriously,
it was usually Genevieve.
Yeah, it was usually Genevieve.
Oh,
but there was also like this dark-haired woman who was also really bad too. Hildy, yes, Hildy, and it was hilarious because like there was an episode where a woman like cried and ran out of the room because it was horrible. And the funny thing is that I was working at because that's where Ty Pennington got his start, was on that show as the construction guy. Yeah, he was the carpenter guy.
Oh.
But I was working at Pier 1 in Orlando, and in walked Doug Wilson, one of the
He's the cute one.
And I was like, oh my God, I know exactly who this guy is. And they were doing a Trading Spaces episode down the street from our store.
Did you walk to it?
No.
Oh.
I don't care that much. I just thought he was, I was like, oh my God, I know you. You're in Trading Spaces.
I was like Vern's work. Vern was good.
Vern was good. He was like one of the only ones I thought was actually really good.
And Carter was
no idea
he was
who
the
any
other
of these
carpenter
people
that
are.
took over
Yeah,
for
Carter
He was cute.
Osterhaus, who does the Great American Light Fight or Great Christmas Light Fight, was on there. He had shows on HGTV too.
Huh.
Yeah.
I mean,
So anyway,
I haven't seen the show. I feel like this must have been like when HGTV
It was
was
like-
in its prime.
it's before HGTV really took off
Yeah.
and everything, and this was like on like USA or TNT.
well, on
or-
HGTV there's no G. It's just H.
Yeah.
There's no garden.
There's no garden
like
whatsoever.
that's the thing that I'm like, oh, well, that's not fun.
Yeah.
There's no gardening. I want to know how to, I don't know, like plant a flower or something.
Do you?
Maybe.
Andy can show you how to do that.
Well, you have a green thumb.
His roses are beautiful.
Yeah. When he's not baking, he likes to garden too.
Oh my god, I sound so gay.
You do.
And he also likes to sleep with men.
Now.
And he, well, and also
We have
like,
pictures of us at the opera, so there you go. So,
I'm
With your
competing
opera
with David
glasses.
Hyde Pierce for Julia's husband.
there you
wait, I don't know what that is.
the Julia Child, the Julia, the show on HBO Max.
Oh, I haven't watched that.
But like Pit My Ride, I used to love because like you'd say, "Oh yeah, I like going to the movies." Here in your Toyota Corolla, we put a popcorn machine in the in the truck.
Oh my god. Or like if I think I remember someone, oh my god, and they were like, I like taking pictures. And it was like, no, you have a dark room. I kid you not. Like these things were so bad.
But I used to love like
God, chocolate
MTV,
fountain.
a chocolate fountain in your car. Like who needs that?
I would be okay with
But
that.
like, did you love like MTV reality shows?
Oh, like Real World Road Rules.
Oh,
And the challenge.
I love the
Oh,
challenge.
Okay, I have a note. And it says any of the MTV shows back in the day where they had to compete and wear Speedos.
Because it,
Oh, my little gay high school heart was like, oh, I
right,
can't.
because a lot of them were like really
They
built
were ripped.
and yeah.
Oh, CT. Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Girl.
But I used to love him.
And then
in-
Johnny Tsunami or
Johnny Bananas.
Yes. In a banana hammock. Uh-huh.
there
Bulletin
were
for
quite
her
a
buddy.
few, yeah.
Yes, and then they would have to like wrestle. I'm like, it was softcore porn for me in high school.
Well, and like you used to have Mike the Miz, and now he's like a professional wrestler.
Yeah.
Like that's crazy to me.
He was he was on MTV.
Yeah, he was on the challenge a lot, and now he's on. And now he has a reality show himself too.
He was
He was Road Rules.
Yeah,
I
he
knew
was-
him. I knew that he was a wrestler. I didn't know that he was a.
Oh yeah, he did all
He
those
did Road
back in the
Rules.
day. Yeah.
And then he just did Dancing with the Stars.
Oh, good for him. Did he win?
No.
That's a reality show.
Thank you for pointing that out.
I don't watch Dancing with the
But,
Stars though.
Okay, so what is your favorite type of reality show? Like, I love cooking, but we also love dance ones. Like, So You Think You Can Dance, but we're really not into Dancing with the Stars.
No.
World of Dance.
World of Dance is amazing.
What's isn't there
ABC.
one?
I wish they would bring. I wish they would bring
America's-
ABDC back.
Yeah, I was going to say America's Best Dance Crew.
We love them.
Is that not a thing?
That's
anymore?
not a thing anymore.
Why?
It hasn't been a thing for a while. But
Oh.
like, I wish that they would because we used to love that. Like
Yeah.
all that popping and locking and doing all that. And,
Yeah, and Paula's dancing right now.
I'm trying to pop it and lock it, but
You dropping it, girl. You want to pick it back up?
I'm old. I don't know if I can. If I drop it, it's just gonna stay there.
Cooper will put it.
We've seen
somewhere.
it on the steps of Universal Studios.
You what?
We've seen you dance on the
I
steps
know,
of-
yeah. They've
That's
seen me
the
do
last time
it.
I've seen it.
Okay. But like, do you watch those like dance shows?
I don't watch dance shows, but what gets me is like the singing shows or America's Got Talent. And I love watching the sad sob stories that like make you bawl your eyes out.
I can't stand those.
Oh, I eat them up. Oh my god. Like the one that is like, oh, I had no money when I was young and like
But
this
you
is
need
for-
you need the piano music behind.
Yes. Oh, 100%. They're evoking my emotions by giving the background track 100%.
Well, like my favorite are like we saw this one where the woman was like, I was living in my car with my dog and we found out that we could do this and we're going on America's Got Talent and hopefully we can win some money and get a better life for ourselves. And it's
And
just
I would be bawling. I would be crying. Oh, I'd love it.
okay, so on America's Got Talent, what are some of your favorite talents?
So I like the comedians.
Yes.
When they're good.
When they're good. The only problem is some of them get, like, when they're out for the first time, it's kind of like when you get laid at the bar and you're wearing the outfit. And then you wear that outfit again, hoping you're going to get laid again.
Oh.
Like, that's how I feel like some comedians are.
On the show.
Yeah.
When are you going to the bar in an outfit? That's what I'm
And what are you wearing? Is it what not to wear with Stacy and what's his face? Oh my God. Carmichael? Oh my God.
I can't even remember him.
What was his name? Clinton. He was fun.
That's Steve,
And I loved,
our studio audience again. Hey, Steve.
I loved how she had the like rogue, like white hair strand. Remember that? Did you watch that show?
I did not watch that show.
Okay. I thought you were like I thought the laughter was like, yes, I watched it.
She's dating a woman now.
She should be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She probably knows what a uterus is and uteri.
I mean, bold assumption.
She has something to say about it.
Yeah.
Unless she's had a hysterectomy, then she doesn't
Her
have
girlfriend's
one.
cute.
Oh, yeah. Look at them. Okay.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Kind of looks like Clinton.
Stacy.
Yeah. So, oh, my God. Oh, subconscious, maybe?
Stacy
Little Freudian
did not.
thing there.
I don't think Stacy aged well. Nothing against
So,
her.
didn't you watch a lot of TLC then? Is that what it is? Like, or was
No.
just What Not to
Oh
Wear
my
the
God,
other
Little
one?
People Big World. I love that with Vern, right?
Okay,
No, is
so-
it Vern?
Little People Big World. Is it really weird that I thought that the dad was actually kind of cute?
No, he was super sweet.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, not Vern.
No, Matthew. When
Yeah.
when he was younger, at the beginning of Little People Big
Well,
World.
then they got separated. They had a divorce.
I stopped watching after like the third season or so.
I think that, it was Little People Big World, and then it was like Little, I don't know, something other something.
Did you ever watch the
he's cute.
Duggars?
What's the Duggars?
What is it? Duggars plus 8 or something like that, or
I know Johnny K plus
18
8.
and counting.
oh yes, it's like
19 kids.
19 kids and counting.
That's a lot of kids.
But
What?
But their oldest son is like, did he get arrested for?
You get charged.
Did he get charged for like child pornography
Oh no.
and stuff? Yeah,
Are they
Allegedly
Mormon?
Abused kids.
yeah. Some of his
Are they Mormon?
No.
19 kids just non-Mormon?
They just didn't have cable until they were on it.
The minute they got cable is the minute they got caught. Yeah.
So what else are some of your favorite shows besides What Not to Wear?
Well,
and
no, that's not my favorite show.
Okay.
Let's be real. I really like, anything on Bravo. And I know that, that's very big, but, I loved Vanderpump Rules. I loved Below Deck Mediterranean with Captain Sally.
Oh my God.
All of the Housewives. And then for a hot minute, it was, Southern something.
Southern Charm.
Yes.
Oh, you love the Bravo show.
Yeah. Well, and that was Bravo. But then I actually, Naked and Afraid, sometimes I'm like, oh, I'll watch this.
But why do they have to? Why can't
naked?
they show us what they're naked with?
Because it's
Like-
TV. You can't do that.
Are they
Have
really
you
naked?
never?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're really naked.
And they're afraid.
But have you not seen what's that show we were watching on BBC Four?
Where they get to pick the
They pick people based on Okay, so there's a show on
You've
BBC
talked
4,
about this before.
right, where the thing comes up. You see people behind a glass or a wall, and the wall comes up from the bottom going to the top, and they it's like a TV show based on how naked they are. So if you're a woman or you're a gay man and you're picking men, you're going to base
Naked
it on what their
attraction.
naked attraction, based on what their legs look like, and then what their penis looks like, and what they look like with their chest and everything. You don't get to see their face until you choose the person.
They're allowed to show genitals like that?
They're allowed to show genitals
Wow.
On the BBC?
yeah.
on the BBC.
Okay, but
When
RuPaul's
it-
Drag
when it
Race
comes to the
UK.
party.
Yeah,
But UK, they had to filter it for Drag Race?
I don't know. Because
Are they showing dick on
I think
BBC?
it's BBC Four.
BBC
Oh.
versus Channel 4. Channel 4 is independent. BBC's government run. You can't even have advertising.
I thought BBC was a channel.
BBC is a set
network?
of channels. It's like a network.
Oh,
And
because
then-
it's BBC 3. And now
Channel
BBC 4. Is there
Channel
5?
4 is not BBC. It's independent.
Right.
That's fun.
So it's hilarious, though. Yeah. So, like, if you're into butts, you have them turn around so they can look at your butt.
Wait. But you see dick.
Yes, you see dick.
hoo-ha.
Yes. Exactly.
After the recording, we'll run an episode.
Okay,
Yeah. So, but
Hell
it's but I'm also like Naked and Afraid. But have you ever watched Alone?
No.
Alone is really good. Like, we watched the season in Patagonia where people are like, they're survival experts. So they work for
Patagonia
like 2 weeks.
Is a real place?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought it was just a clothing brand.
No, the clothing brand is their
It's in South America.
Their
isn't it?
label is like the mountain range that's in Patagonia.
Okay.
I know, right? Isn't that crazy?
Chile.
So, but like
It's
they
Alone?
spend a couple of weeks,
Alone.
like, well, beforehand, they spend a couple of weeks like learning different things about the area, what they can and cannot eat. You know, try to gauge
What
their
they can and cannot eat?
like
Because they're just like thrown out in the wild.
right. So any indigenous like fauna and
Ooh, come through, science word.
fauna and flora.
Indigenous fauna is your new drag name.
Coming to the stage, indigenous fauna.
I can't believe it.
Oh boy.
The only reason I know flora and fauna because those were the names of two of the fairies in Sleeping Beauty.
Oh,
the other one
God.
was Merryweather.
Isn't Merryweather in Lord of the Rings? And Pippin.
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
But anyway, so in Alone,
Stream of consciousness, and Pippin was a musical.
Also, Scottie Pippen is a sports person.
Basketball player. Played for the Bulls with Michael Jordan.
and they have bull fighting
In Spain. We should just we
and
should do
Spain
an
is
episode
is a Spanish country, kind of like Chile.
This would be a good episode, yes. You're right.
we should do a stream of consciousness where we just like people will be like, "What the fuck is happening?"
We'll
And then we'll
invite,
be
I think that's what they do with every one of our episodes.
we'll invite them to take mushroom.
We're not advocating for drug use, everybody.
Oh,
just so
I think
you know.
everyone should do mushrooms and confront their demons.
Ooh, do you want to do ayahuasca?
God bless you.
No.
I thought. Wait, peyote.
No.
Is it peyote?
Well, that peyote
is
is
a type of ayahuasca.
it's kind of has the same properties, yeah, but it's a little bit different.
There's too many hallucinogenics out there. This whole world right now that we're living in is already enough of a trip.
Peyote is a cactus.
But you can drink peyote or something. There's like a peyote thing.
Yes, because it's when Native Americans used to do that.
Peyote, yeah.
when they went on their
Vision quest.
vision
Yeah.
quests,
And-
not like the movie. That's different.
That's a great movie.
I've never seen that. What is it about?
I don't know. Is it like Kevin Bacon in it or something? No, it was oh God, what's his name?
Matthew Modine.
Matthew Modine, yes.
Yeah, Matthew Modine.
Oh, that's hilarious. So anyway, I'm trying to get through this explanation of Alone.
Oh yeah. So Patagonia,
You're all
Chile.
over right now.
So they're in Patagonia. They have a couple of weeks where they learn about the area, and they try to gauge their survival expertise and everything. And then they drop them in an area,
By helicopter.
like by boat, and say, "This is where you're living." And everybody's spread out by like, I think at least 4 to 6 miles difference between each person. So you're in that area, but like some people thrive. Some people, one woman like built an entire like house and had like her own natural like heating system and stuff too. And they're there for a couple of months. And then you think like these big burly guys who were like, yeah, I can do this, blah, 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 blah. And they're out in like a week because they missed their family.
And there's no end. It's whoever can
stay the longest.
So you could go months if you could.
Really?
Right. It's a good show. We still haven't finished that season.
Do they
yet
get
either.
any like tools or anything? Or are they sent
They
with
can
nothing?
they can bring a certain number of things.
Right.
And they like only 5 things. And so it might be like they bring a machete.
Yeah.
And they bring
Like a lighter or like an
some
igniter or
flint
something. Yeah.
Okay.
Because I know for Naked and Afraid, like a lot of people that go on it lose like 20 pounds.
Oh, yeah.
Because they like are starving.
Yeah, it's like in Alone, there was one guy they had to medically take him out because he was so thin and he didn't have any food for so long that he was actually like...
Did they get a prize?
I don't know.
So they're just doing this for fun.
I mean, it's not like Survivor where they get like $1 million.
So if you're in this show on Alone or whatever, there's no compensation?
I'm sure there is, and maybe not.
But the head trip of it is you don't know how long anybody else has lasted. So you're alone. You literally are alone, and you every day have to just keep going.
Oh, and it's 500,000.
Okay, can you venture out and like try and find the other people? Oh no. Okay,
no, that would be the sequel Together.
I feel like
Andy has arrived.
I feel like that would be kind of cool, where it's like, hey, you're dropped on this island or whatever, and like there's 5 other people, and like
that's called Lost.
That's called Survivor.
Oh, is that Survivor?
That's where they're like 20 people on a remote island.
I thought they're all together.
Well, no, they're split into 2 teams. And then they come together at the merge.
But they're not looking for the other team.
No, they know that they're there, but they know that they have to stay in their own separate.
I'm thinking
there were some episodes of Naked and Afraid where like groups found each other. And, yeah.
I feel like that'd be kind of cool, where it's like, hey, girl.
And there was so far. There's been one season where another team found out where the other tribe was staying and went over to their camp. But like, it doesn't usually happen.
How far is the camp?
I don't know, probably a couple miles.
I mean, that's not hard. You walk 4 miles.
But, like, you don't know in which direction and
well, if you don't go in this direction, you go in the opposite direction. And then you explore in all of the 4 quadrants.
Have you ever wanted to be on a reality show?
No.
No?
No. I feel like I like my anonymity. And, like, I feel like the minute...
The place you live under the sea?
Yeah.
Where like Nemo and...
Yeah.
Okay.
That's an anemone. I like having an anonymous life where people don't know who I am, because then if I do something stupid...
Then why are you doing this podcast? Because everybody knows who we are.
But people do know what I look like. Crap. But no one's like shouted at me on the street.
If you could be on a reality show though, which would you be on? Each of you.
I think that I would be on So You Think You Can Dance.
Hell yeah.
I don't think I can. I still want to be on there because I fit to that. I think I could. They'll be like, so you think you can dance?
Oh my God, yes. I feel like I am not a designer, but I feel like Project Runway would be fun.
Oh my God, yes. But I think like Top Chef would be cool, but then I'd always be like, I'm going to make you a salad.
See, I don't have the skills for any of these shows. Like, I don't know what I would do. Like, I can't cook well. Like, I couldn't do a cooking competition. I don't have, like, a designer degree or whatever.
Why not? Maybe you do have skill and you just don't know it yet.
You're right. So then I have to go on every reality show type and find out what I'm good at?
Yours would be like a home remodel.
Me?
Yeah.
I don't have the eye for design, though.
Yeah, you do.
No,
you could go on the Great Christmas Light Fight where they, like, just find people who, like, do Christmas lights. And do amazing giant like Christmas light decorations displays, but they record this in July. So
no, they don't.
I'm sure they do.
Yeah, they do.
But like you've got everybody out there
in
there's
snow.
Well, no, because there's like they get people to like wear their sweaters and stuff at night
in July.
It's like we're in Akron, Ohio, and of course they're all in t-shirts. It's like it's not Christmas time in Akron right now.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't do that. I feel like I would like to do blown away, like glass blowing.
Love Blown Away.
Or the ceramic one. I would do that.
Oh, the Great Pottery Throwdown? Yeah, that's good too.
Or like, I don't know.
But I just make a penis every single time.
It would be Ghost every week.
I would be good. I don't know if there is a reality show, but it's like where you have to like, you're forced to do like a DIY thing. Where you're like, you have to figure out how to do something and then like do that task or something like that. I don't know if that's real.
Oh, I think there's like one where it's Make It on Hulu or something like that with what's the guy from Parks and Rec who played
Making It.
Making It. Yes, with Amy Poehler and Nick Offerman.
Yeah.
Where they like do crafts and DIY stuff, but they tell them they need to do something, and then that's what they do.
Okay, that's where I'd do it. Yeah, I would do that one.
You do baking it?
I've never seen the show, but it sounds fun.
I think I would also want to do what's the one on Netflix with the cakes?
Nailed it.
Nailed it. Okay,
Oh, I nailed it because what's her name? Who is the
Nicole
host?
Byer.
Yes.
Yeah. I don't want to do Is It Cake?
Is it cake?
Unless I get to cut into a butt or a penis. Let's find out. Is it cake? No.
Yeah, cutting off the tip of your finger off the tip of the dick.
It's Randy, the producer.
Yeah.
Okay, what is your absolute worst reality show?
Oh.
I'm gonna vote for the one about the
Is it
dominoes being.
The Domino
I never watched
Masters.
that
Oh,
What's the guy from?
it was tragic.
Eric Stone Street from Modern Family is the
I'm so sorry.
I don't know, like bad ones. I would say like any like 90 Day Fiance ones.
I would say 90 Day Fiance because I just don't like those.
Yeah.
Although we do like Love Is Blind.
We do like Love Is Blind.
Oh my god! You know what another really good one is? Hoarders Buried Alive, or like Intervention.
Hoarders. Oh,
I mean,
Hoarders
it's
is
like really
horrible.
bad, but like I mean, I feel like sometimes those are like really good confidence boosts because you like think you have a really messy home and then you're like, oh, it's never this bad, so I feel good about myself.
You walk away feeling much better.
Yeah.
I don't have dead cats underneath a pile of boxes and newspapers, so I'm good.
Yeah.
In 2003, ABC did Are You Hot? The Search for America's Sexiest People.
Okay, so there was a show called The Swan.
Oh.
Have you ever heard of this?
No.
Okay, so it was back on Fox, and of course, because they always have questionable stuff. And it was, oh my god, they had 2 seasons. Oh my god. So people would get plastic surgery, like full body plastic surgery, all kinds of things, like no job, lift, skin tightening, everything, and they would look like a totally different person. And like they would do this whole thing and they couldn't like look at mirrors. They were bandaged up and you didn't get to see them what they look like until the end when they do a whole like reveal. But some of these people like didn't do some of the psychological homework to be able to do this. So they didn't recognize themselves.
But also,
That's
like,
crazy.
What is the psychological homework that you're supposed to do when you can't see yourself and you're going to be an entirely different person? How can you prep for that?
I don't know.
I mean, that's kind of like, what is it? Extreme Makeover Personal Edition or whatever. What is it?
Face Edition.
No, because like it was Extreme Makeover Home Edition, and then it was Extreme Makeover.
I think it's just Extreme Makeover. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, Extreme Makeover.
Oh my god, do you remember the Joe Millionaire show?
I was just thinking that.
Because you saw Millionaire on the thing. Do you remember that? And he was just like an average Joe.
I know, but he was cute.
He was.
Yeah.
It was like,
He is
like, do you want to marry
handsome.
Joe Millionaire? And he didn't have money. And
Right.
then it was like a dating
So, like,
show.
if the girl picked him, they didn't get any money. Or no, yeah. If she didn't pick him, they didn't. I forget
I think
how
they
they
should
won.
to pick him to get the money.
Oh,
Or
okay, but
something.
like, would they both get money if she picked him,
I don't know.
even after hearing?
I don't know how it worked, but like,
There was something. It was like somebody got $1 million, and then there was a chance they could both get $1 million.
I think it might have been if he got picked, he would get $1 million.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. Clearly,
Did you
we
ever
know
watch
this.
that one, that dating one on? It was the gay.
Next?
No, not that. But that was horrible too.
Oh my god, Room Raiders.
Room Raiders, yes.
Did
On
you watch
MTV?
that on
Yeah,
MTV?
those are-
Oh, and they would get the black light.
No, my favorite was the
Ew,
one
yeah.
where the parents would pick another person to go on a date with their child, but
Their
current boyfriend
yeah.
or girlfriend had to sit there with the parents and watch the
Yes.
date
It
happen.
was so
What was that
bad.
one called?
Parental
Oh.
control.
Yes.
Oh, parental control.
Oh my god. MTV had some very interesting reality
But
TV.
there was a reality show where it was like in Palm Springs, and a guy had to choose from a bunch of guys.
It was done like on Here TV.
Oh,
But
it was
some of
the
them was
Gay
like-
Bachelor, right?
Or yeah, it was like a gay bachelor, but it was like if he picked a straight guy, the straight guy got the money. Oh, Boy Meets Boy. And it was like, but some of the guys were straight, some of the guys were gay. If you picked the gay guy, he won the money. If you picked the straight guy, the straight guy got the money.
And the going in thing was that they thought everybody was gay.
And then they told him
and then
later.
They said, "Oh, there's a couple people here that are straight." So
that's so bad.
Twist.
That's like,
called queer baiting.
Yes.
And in today's cultural climate, that would not do well.
Dude, what was the series that was on this year about the musical where they were doing Swan Lake?
Oh, I watched that. It was on Fox.
Oh, The Big Leap.
Yeah, so it's just a really cool insight into the producers of a
right. So it's a scripted show, but they did it so it's a show about a reality show.
The Big
Leap. Yeah.
It has the girl from
Piper Paraboo
Cowboy.
from
Ugly
Coyote.
Yeah,
Coyote
Ugly.
Ugly.
There we go.
Yes. I love her.
Piper. Yeah.
Piper Paraboo.
Well,
Say that 10 times
and
fast.
Scott Foley
Scott
was like the best, like horrible producer that.
Yeah.
Oh my God! Why does he look so familiar?
He's from Felicity.
He's also
else is he
in
from?
what's this? Oh shoot, Scandal. He's also in Scandal.
Oh, see, I don't know that.
Yeah.
And then Terry Polo was in it too. I'm like, give these people a chance. Yes, I love it.
Who is John Radinsky?
Oh my God, he's in this new show called Catch-22 on Hulu, and it's actually really good.
Oh, hello.
He is cute. Yeah,
John,
he's cute.
He's my age.
He's very short.
He's very what? Oh, he's very short.
Oh, that's okay.
I'll
Put him
take-
in your pocket,
He's
carry him
your age.
around.
It's okay. I'll take Nick.
Okay.
You got 1 month apart from him.
Yeah.
22 days.
So,
Yes.
like, what if you were on a reality show? What would your archetype be?
The friend. Oh, my archetype. Oh.
That doesn't mean building. That's architecture.
I was trying to do like Beyonce Pretty Hurts. Oh, my aspiration in life. My archetype. I don't know. I'd be like the friendly one.
But like that's only good in like okay, because that's if you're in a social.
It also depends on the show,
Right? Because like Big Brother and Survivor are social experiments, so you kind of have to like build relationships. But if you don't care about that,
Then
you
I
still be the
wouldn't.
friendly one.
Yeah, well, I don't know. I don't have that kind of brain power to strategize.
I would think
like,
that you'd be the friendly one that's like playing blonde, but then like
is this a
would-
read?
you would do this to then be like, how do you win?
Oh,
Yeah.
I would also be
You would
very
play-
manipulative.
you would play to
yeah.
win.
100%.
You're the strategic.
I
I think
would-
you, Paul, you do the same thing.
I would be like, oh my God, and like play. Yeah, I would play dumb because
No.
people.
Cause see me, I'd be like, I'd be the sassy one. I'd be
You would
like,
be, yeah.
bitch, I don't like you.
Oh, I would tell people I don't like them.
I'm like, I'm getting rid of you in the next one, just so you know.
Your ass on the chopping block, girl. I'm gonna use that knife that I just sharpened.
Yeah, I'm gonna burn your shoes. I'm gonna throw your shoes in the ocean. I'm gonna do all of this.
I would love to hear both of your testimonials.
I'd be like I'd be in the confessional room like, this bitch. Let me tell you.
And I'd be like, all right, so my strategy is working because everyone thinks I'm friendly, but I have to manipulate all of them.
Yeah. Right. Oh, and I love I didn't know that they I guess this is a real thing, but like they have to wear the same thing in the confessionals.
I never
So
understood that.
I don't understand that either. Like, do they just do it over one day and it's
No,
like they're
it's,
looking
they
back?
have the same outfit so they can have reactions, so they can edit and take excerpts at any point and edit it into another thing.
Speaking about edit, like, how do you feel about like the villain edit
Oh, I'm all for
or
it.
the angel edit?
All for it.
Like, but
you sign your contract away and you give everything to the producers.
and see, that's how I feel. I'm like, and when people say, "Oh, well, I got the villain edit," I'm like, "But did you say it?"
Yeah.
Because right here, you saying it. That didn't come out of your mouth.
Yeah, it's Roxy Andrews and RuPaul's Drag Race. You didn't
Okay,
know
I
because
mean-
you had to give the content to be. a
Maybe that's why
villain.
you got
That's
left at
just
a bus
good.
stop.
It's just good producing. If,
Oh.
from a producer. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's what they're gonna do.
Yep.
You know,
But that's the thing. Like, if I were to go on a reality TV show, I know that like what I think is going to be what I want to show is not going to be what's shown because it's the producers that will do everything, and it's not my
yeah. Oh,
Well,
but we love them. They're not going anywhere.
no. There's only getting more.
I know, right?
Until we have our reality television show.
What would a reality television show be?
I don't know, but we do need to go to Australia and go to Dairy Queen.
What? Okay.
And where else do we have to go?
Will we go to Dairy Queen and then we get a blizzard?
Yeah. And
do they hold it right side up or upside down?
Oh.
Since we're down under.
Paul, we would break the Matrix.
It'd be a blizzard.
Would they have Fromunda cheese?
What?
Or is it from Fromunda down under cheese?
Wait, what's Fromunda cheese?
Somebody explained to Joe what Fromunda cheese is. All right, everyone, have a great week.
Special thanks to Andrew Smith and Nick Stone for producing the show. If you like us, please follow us at tugayspod on Instagram and visit us online at tugayspod.com. You can find us anywhere you can stream podcasts. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and let us know topics you'd like to hear. And always remember, stay safe, stay classy, stay sassy, and always stay a little bit trashy. See you next week.